Hi, my name is Macks, and this is my Things I Should Have Said project. I have two situations where I've experienced inequality. The first one was at the airport a few years ago when I was flying to Los Angeles to see my friend, and when I was going through security, there was a Middle Eastern man with a long black beard and a turban in front of me. And as we were going through security, I could hear the man behind me whisper, "He's definitely going to get searched. Look at him." This Middle Eastern man was of course pulled aside without even going through the regular security and searched vigorously just because of his ethnicity. The second situation is a friend of mine at MSU is half Jordanian, and his father immigrated here from Jordan. He was telling me about how he went on a family vacation to Canada, and on the way back to the US, when they were trying to cross the border, the officer asked for their passports, and his father is now a U.S. citizen. The officer took one look at his dad's passport and at him, and without asking any questions, he ordered their car to be searched. Social inequality is the existence of unequal opportunities and rewards for different social positions or statuses within a group or society. In both of these cases, the man in the airport and my friend's dad, they experienced social inequality. One, because they are stereotyped by their ethnicity and their physical appearance. This is because the security officer at the airport and the border control officer saw a person of Middle Eastern descent and immediately believed they were bad people. So, when the airport security saw the Middle Eastern man in front of me with the long beard and the turban, they pulled him aside to go through extra security. They stereotyped him. The same can be said for what happened to my friend's dad. The definition of stereotyping is an oversimplified, often exaggerated belief that is applied to an entire social category of people and to each individual within it. Also, since the man in front of me and my dad's friends were both Middle Eastern, they were subjected to extra security measures when getting onto an airplane and crossing an international border. This is a form of ethnic discrimination. Discrimination is defined as a treatment or consideration of or making a distinction in favor of or against a person based on the group, class, or category to which this person is perceived to belong rather than on individual attributes. Normalization is a social process through which ideas and actions of the dominant group come to be seen as normal and become natural in everyday life. The social inequality the Middle Eastern man and my friend's dad faced is normalized through colorblind ideology. Promoters of colorblind ideology maintain that we should all act as though we are colorblind when it comes to race and avoid the topic in personal interactions. Those who have colorblind perspective on race do not notice the invisible privileges that white people have. So the people I talked about are victims of this because they are continually discriminated against because of their ethnicity, and everyone turns a blind eye to it because it is normal for these people to get searched at the airport and at the border. The inequality is also normalized because of stereotyping. Stereotyping occurs when a minority group is blamed for failures of others. All Middle Eastern people were scapegoats of the 9/11 attacks. Everyone blamed all Middle Eastern people when in fact it was just the radical Muslims that were behind the attacks. So because of scapegoating, it is normal for these people to get searched extra at the airport and at the border. Social structure is the stable patterns of interactions, statuses, responsibilities, and organizations that provide stability for the society and bring order to individuals' lives. Agency is my freedom to make choices and act on them. In my situation, I had the freedom to speak up and say something to the man behind me, and also to the airport security, but I was just another 19-year-old waiting to get through security. If I would have challenged the airport security, I could have gotten myself in trouble and not been able to make my flight.